It's here. It's here. The ACB by Carolbrass. This horn is ridiculous. How you doing? It's Trent Austin from Austin Custom Brass in the shop on a Saturday early to get some videos done. And this horn, when you see this video, this horn will be launched on our site. This is a collaboration with our friends at Carolbrass. If you don't know a little bit of history about Carolbrass, Carolbrass is an incredible manufacturer. They're based in Taiwan. They've been making trumpets, trombones, and other instruments for many, many years. They supply parts to a ton of high-end manufacturers. People like Schagel, Eclipse, Harrelson, Will Spencer, Scodwell, you name it. There's a ton of manufacturers in the high-end boutique industry that use Carolbrass as their manufacturer or a major part supplier, like with the valve blocks and bells and the like. They make incredible instruments. We started selling those horns from Carolbrass when we opened the shop in 2009. We ran into a bit of an issue with the US distributor undercutting us, and so we stopped with Carolbrass, but then brought in Manchester Brass. Manchester Brass is also made at the Carolbrass factory. So I recently reopened with Carolbrass. We stocked their mini pockets, we stocked some of the Giuffretti trumpets, we stocked some of the other high-end trumpets, and I had asked Wely about doing a OEM project for a bit of time, and this is the result of it. So let's talk about this horn. This horn, first of all, obviously, it's copper plated and lacquered. You knew that that was coming because they have the ability to do that. They're that good of a company. This has got a twin tube reversed lead pipe. So it's sleeved lead pipe with a tube on top. This makes it very stable and secure. The reverse lead pipe, and it comes with a single Saturn Waterkey. Now this horn has two different slides, and normally the slides don't make much of a difference, but in this case they make a tremendous difference. This is the semi-round here, and then it's got a fully rounded slide as well. It's got a large bell. It's about 5.3 inches. This is a bronze bell, and a unique flare to ACB, and also a unique thickness. So you can't get this horn just in the rest of the Carol line. It's got recessed buttons. I wanted that. And first and third slide stops. It's just a gorgeous horn. Traditional Z bracing as well. Carol makes some of their high-end horns with different types of bracing. I didn't like that response-wise, so I wanted to just go with this specific type of Z brace. The result is an incredibly, I forgot to tell you about the best part. It's a .450 bore. So it's a smallish bore. It's not small like Constellation, but it's also a little bit smaller than that medium bore like Committee. So the result is a really efficient trumpet that also has a ton of sound palettes. This is Custom Reserve 3+, and I'll just play a little bit, and then I'll switch to the Nakarikov mouthpiece, which is like a 1 1/4, and you'll hear a pretty significant difference. So although it's everything screams like soloist and jazz on it, this horn has a beautiful, rich sound profile. Part of it is the bronze bell, part of it is the configuration of the horn, and it's very crisp with this standard slide. It's really fun, and you could hear how good the F is on top of the staff. Now, check out the difference in the sound when I put the Nicaria Cobb mouthpiece. I'll do a little bit of that same Charlie A2 on it. So it has that vibe where you could actually play this in a section. You could actually play this in a brass quintet. It would totally be great. Sorry, I haven't played that in a long time, but it will do that. And then you just turn the musical imagination. I'll go back to this mouthpiece, and we'll have. And you could just flip it and then go to that. Here's the great thing. So, of course, Carol gives you this additional slide. So I'm going to take this out and play the same thing. I'll play a little, actually I'll play a little bit of that Skylark with the rounded slide. It makes a tremendous difference. Here's the first one. Mouthpiece would help, wouldn't it? Yep. So that's with the semi-rounded crook, as you can see. Now I'm going to put the fully rounded crook in. And again, I think a lot of horns, this doesn't really make much of a difference. Maybe it makes a difference in terms of the feel, delays the articulation a little bit, that sort of thing. This thing transforms completely. It's really, really, really cool with that crook. And yeah, it will pop too. So here's, I'll even use the rounded crook. And here's a prototype, one of our resin prototype lead trumpet mouthpieces. That's the scary thing about bronze. Bronze, when you push it, it goes very aggressive. And the A on this trumpet is rock solid. Small bore, so when you first play this horn, I think there's an initial like, oh my gosh, it's really tight. And even when I gotta be perfectly honest, when I got the horn, this is our first production batch. And this one, by the way, is serial 5. This is the first one on top that I grabbed. So, and literally out of the box, nothing to it. Which reminds me, this is another value add thing that we do on the horn. Since then, I will say, we've done a precision alignment, we've done an ultrasonic cleaning, we've done a lead pipe modification here. We've run a bore scope through the horn and debird anything that we see. So we do a bunch of our optimization processes like we do on our doublers on this horn as well. And it does improve the playability. This horn is crazy good. We wanted an incredible horn in between the price of, say, our ACB by Adams entry-level B-flat trumpet, which is right around, I can't remember now, 1800 now, and our like Copernicus and Americana trumpets, which are around 4,000. This trumpet is going to be priced as, at the time of this video, in case you watch this 4 years from now, $2,400. That includes an ACB mouthpiece, 3C or 3CS, which you'll choose, or it will also, I need more coffee. It also includes an ACB slimline case, which fits this horn beautifully. It'll be in the listing, you should check it out. Let's push this horn again, because it's so much fun. Everything you would want in a trumpet, because the moment I go, hey, and remember that's the rounded crook. It's more aggressive with the semi-round crook. It will turn on a dime. Amazing horn. We are so thankful for Carolbrass for their wonderful craftsmanship and willingness to do a project like this. We have a limited amount of the first production, and we already have the second production in the works. So grab this horn today at ACB. Hit that subscribe button. Stay up to date with us. You're awesome. Keep on keeping on. Cheers.